Welcome back to the final part of the Classic Brits 2018.
We now come to tonight's final award, the Special Recognition Award, which goes to a man who this weekend became the first Brit ever to win a Lifetime Achievement Award for musical theatre at the Tonys. And to present it, a legendary British singer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ever-luminous and dazzling Dame Shirley Bassey.
Thank you very much for that wonderful welcome. Thank you. I'm very honored to be here this evening to present this award to a very dear friend of mine. Let's just look at what he's achieved.
Special Recognition Award for Musical Theatre and Education. Legendary composer Andrew Lloyd Webber first started writing musicals over 60 years ago.
There was a piece of music of mine published called The Toy Theatre. I think I was just 9. That was really the sort of beginning of my getting into the theatre.
Throughout his remarkable career, he's been responsible for 20 iconic shows that have changed the face of musical theatre.
I remember at birth one was practically told that the British couldn't do a musical, and it was self-evidently nonsense.
Such a dazzling coat of many colours.
This year, Joseph celebrates its 50th year.
Cats changed my life.
Cats is one of the longest-running shows in West End and Broadway history.
I was beautiful then.
Starlight Express has thrilled over 20 million people. Phantom has been performed in 166 cities around the world. His groundbreaking productions have now been enjoyed by over 300 million people worldwide. And his astounding achievements don't stop there. In 1992, he formed the Andrew Lloyd Webber Foundation, which is one of the most prominent charities supporting the arts and music in the UK.
As you know, I feel passionately about the importance of music and education.
Last year alone, the foundation donated £1.4 million to a scheme that gives free music lessons to school children.
It's a small way I can put something back into something I really believe in, and it's been very good to me.
Tonight, we are honoured to present him with the Special Recognition Award for Musical Theatre and Education.
I just can't imagine my life without musical theatre.
Please welcome onto the stage my dear friend, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
What a joy, Shirley. I mean, talk about inspirations. I mean, Shirley, when I was a kid, kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Am I allowed to mention that? What an extraordinary occasion for me. When I walked in through the door at the back here, I was reminded of the fact that my father was the professor of composition at the Royal College of Music, which is just close to here. And I was reminded of the fact that my father told me that there were only two kinds of music, as Duke Ellington also said, good and bad. My dad allowed me to listen to everybody from the Shadows to Cliff Richard to Shirley to Beethoven to Bach to Rodgers and Hammerstein and to all of the composers in musical theatre who I came to love. And that makes me want to say what I think is so vitally important, and I know everybody in this room will agree with me. Music is the empowering force for children. It is the empowering thing that crosses all denominations, creeds, religions. It is vital that we keep music in our schools. Absolutely essential. It's not about turning children necessarily into musicians. It's about empowering them in all sorts of different ways. It stops them from going into gangs. It stops them from going into all of the various areas that we don't want to see them. And it teaches them to be all-round human beings at a time when it's really important that we celebrate not just the individual, but that what we collectively have to do. Music is the empowering force that we can all do. We must bring it together, and everything that we can do to bring music into our schools, we must do. So in accepting this award, I just say thank you to everybody who's made it possible for me. But if it wasn't for the fact that the Royal College of Music down the road from here was free when I was a kid, I might not be standing here now. Thank you.